Join me for a quick walkthrough of the Blackboard Learning Management System structure setup for your Digital Logic Design class. Over here on the left, you have your course menu. The top button in your course menu is Announcements. That takes us back to the home page. There is not yet an announcement for EGS 216 other than to check your email. Here we have the Start Here button. Here you will find this video that I'm emailing to you, as well as a Start Here guide. Importantly, there's also a digital link to your textbook and the link for you to Zoom to our Monday virtual class sessions. Under the Course Information folder, that's where you'll find the syllabus, my office hours, a Zoom link to my office hours, my contact information, and this Guidelines folder. This Guidelines folder, I would like you to review. It has specific general guidelines for you in general, which you should understand, guidelines for pre-learning, in-class learning, and post-class learning in terms of homework. It also has some additional information and guidelines which I will add as needed throughout the class. It has the lab guidelines and how to scan and share work with a PDF to share in Zoom, and how to use a submission box. The weekly activities guide, I do have guides here for each week of the semester to help you walk through what you'll need to do in the semester other than meeting on Mondays and labs on Wednesdays. It is, if we go back to announcements, it's a hybrid course, 50% online learning. These guides follows the outline from the syllabus, but if there has to be a change through the semester, you will see the change in these weekly activity guides. Note here, there's things you need to do before the first day of school, before class, and it says this here that you need to do this on Tuesday. Every week, you'll need to do things before a Wednesday lab, and you'll need to do things again before the next class on Monday. So that has set you up for what you need to do over the weekend or any time after the Monday class. Thursdays is when your homework will be due, and that is outlined here again in the weekly activities guide with the weeks numbered, with the number of the week for the semester as well as the dates. Now we get into the learning content. We are separated out this course into 7 learning modules. Module 0 is a review of electricity concepts. For some of you who are taking Physics 3 now and have not yet have much experience with electricity, you'll want to go through this before our first lab on Wednesday. And then for each of these modules, it follows chapters in our textbook. If we pop into Module 1, we will see there's notes. These study guide notes will help you walk through the videos. It has the slides associated with the videos, as well as some additional notes that may help you with the course. Back to Module 1, the videos are separated out, A, B, C, D, E, E. In this case, there's all the way through H. Not every module will be like that, but that is also referenced in the notes to help you through that and help you through what reading content you would have to do. And in the homework folder, we do have a homework sheet. There's selected answers to the homeworks, and then we additionally have some additional videos that may help you with the homeworks each week. Back to Module 1, we also have additional notes and handouts associated with each module. So the labs, we will be doing our labs from the textbook, but for each lab, here we do have the introduction lab, which we'll be doing on Wednesday. We have the guidelines, which are found in the guideline folder. Jumping around a little bit here. In the introduction lab folder, there's videos that you need to watch, and again, some of these are in the review for electricity, but going through this content before the first lab is going to help you incredibly. That means going through it before the first day of school. For the further labs, Lab 1, for example, will be from the textbook, but you'll have a comments and grading sheet that I suggest that you go over, a Google Doc template for your lab report, and it gives you this, for example, gives you an outline for a procedure to help you through the lab beyond what the textbook offers for you. So that's under our labs folder. And then we have underneath that, we have the weekly discussion and the preview note submission. This is what you need to do before class again. So for week 2, you have a discussion that you need to post. And this gives you 2 things that you need to discuss. You'll need to post your discussion as well as a reply to your peers' post to get full credit according to the grading rubric. I additionally have preview notes. This is attach 1 to 2 page summary of your previewing notes that you watched while watching the videos, and that'll give you 10 bonus points on your weekly teamwork. So it'll add to your weekly teamwork grade. You can get over 100. And then weekly teamwork for each of these weeks. I guess they're out of order here. I'll fix that up. But for example, for week 1, teamwork module 1A, we have the weekly teamwork in the submission box, and then once that's submitted, you will also have the solutions will be provided for you there. Homework submission. It's just the homework submission boxes. It also tells you weekly activities, and this homework submission box will tell you exactly what problems are due and from what module, and then your lab report submission. So here we have a submission for the introductory lab quiz that we'll do the first day of class. All right, that's your quick introduction walkthrough of your learning management system for digital logic design.